Hello, hello, hello. Alright, we're good. What a wonderful day, what a wonderful time. Oh god. Starting on this menu because I know that Paimon is gonna say shit about the Windblume Festival before I enter, and I want to, like, have that. I want to hear that. And also I'll wait for someone to get here before I start because that's more fun. Oh god. Oh. Hey Kemal, you already had that Prime Gaming shit back up? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 19 months total. Wow, that's a long ass time. That is insane. And you still get your little founder's badge, which is pretty neat. But I always feel like, can you replace the founder's badge as a streamer? I don't even know. I don't know if they enabled that or some shit. But I always feel that it's way ugly. Like it's nice to have, but it's also like way uglier than some of the like subscription badges that people have. So I don't know. Anyway, let's enter this, shall we? Hello, Cola. Wow. Rude? Why are you calling me a cunt?
最近モンドじゃウィンドブルーム祭が始まったのか？なんだかそよ風が花の香りを運んできて空気中に甘い匂いが漂ってるって感じがするぜ。唯一の不満は依頼がないことだけど。そんなことあるわけない。
Is the volume fine for you guys?
誰かしらオイラたちを必要としてるやつがいるだろう。
Does she also say, like, I remember the last one for you guys, even though you didn't play it? I only say that to people I love. I love you too, Cola guy. How have you been? Oh, wait, hang on. Like, from the trailer, I know that a certain character might appear, right? So, I guess it's better to do this. Binged The Boys in like 3 days, pretty good. I watched like season 1 of that, and then I never watched it again. Like it's fine, it's pretty good, but like I gotta be in the mood for that shit. It's like pretty bleak. I don't know, but Starlight is good. That's good character. Very good character. Aw, this artwork is so cute, dude. But I wish it was like Amber instead of Sucrose. Got into Nika and due to waiting on daily Samantha, I had time to watch series. Oh god, you're also caught in a gacha hell. I don't know, like, I've heard about Nikkei because they got like the Chainsaw Man collab. But like, holy shit, that game seems so fucking horny, dude. Oh my god. I saw that really funny clip of fucking NMP and Milena playing the game sponsored, and they apparently didn't know what it was, and as soon as it cut to like combat, they were like a woogaing and shit. Really good. Oh, they did this again. This was so pretty last year, dude. Everyone, like last year, everyone wanted to, or like in the first year as well, everyone wanted this decoration to stay on Mondstadt permanently because it's like so much prettier than Mondstadt normally is. Do I trigger it by going in front here, or do I have to talk to Catherine? Oh, okay, well, that answers my question.
Hey, Catherine.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future. With the arrival of the Windblume Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones. But it's customary to think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Imagine you live in Mondstadt and you just like you constantly hear like cats fucking from nearby.
Ew. Gross.
Yeah, pretty much, Paimon. Playing in a Southeast Asia server and it's such a meme. Aren't like Southeast Asian servers always a meme?
You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last 2 glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds?
I like the little like breath
That's
the
what
VA
this
had
is
to take for that line.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
So for you, man, you know, same old, same old. I can't really complain. I said in Discord, but a couple days ago I finished or I watched Chainsaw Man. It was okay. It felt pretty overhyped, and, you know. I can go more into detail about that, but like, it was okay.
Woo! Sucrose?
Come on, Iron and manga readers. Yeah, I spoiled myself because like I don't really give a shit. It's not like the end of the world if I spoil myself on like an unrelated piece of media. And I don't think Joao wants to be spoiled, so I'll keep it under wraps for now, but you know. Like, when I watched the anime without knowing anything, I felt like shit was like very slow until like near the end where it like ramped up, and then it just fucking fell flat because it stopped again. Like the interesting shit happens after that point, and we won't get that point until like the next season releases, if ever, which is pretty, you know, eh. And also, I don't like some of the characters in that fucking anime. Power is pretty good. I always like some like characters that have like some weird like blood bending power, or they can make like weapons out of blood. That shit is pretty fucking sick. So I liked her, and I also liked Aki. Because like you kind of need for these characters, you kind of need a straight man, and you also need like a hardcore straight man, and Aki was kind of that. Oh, someone needs help after all.
What's wrong with you? That's no way to greet a friend we haven't seen in so long.
Paimon, relax. It's only been a couple of months. She was in one of the last event quests where Mika was introduced.
No, not help like in the Windblume sense. It's just... How do I explain?
Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
More CSGO, time to shoot shit with the lads. Oh boy. Did you hear about the CS Counter-Strike 2 leak in the Nvidia thing? Maybe it's finally time for Source 2, dude.
Phew. Okay. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windblume Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love.
Corrupting esports? What is the corrupting esports train? Become the best bunny hopper in this world. Admin, he doing it sideways.
Nice one. So how did they decide who to appoint anyway?
They spawned an
I
empty
would
bottle
play the
donated
Foon
by
song,
Angel
but
Sheen
as you
inside a
know,
circle with
the
all our
music
names
doesn't
on
go
it.
through with the
Whoever's
PlayStation
name
streaming,
the bottle
unfortunately.
stopped at got chosen. I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped.
Why are you still blushing? Is this girl okay? What? You're taking drugs?
Is that a test tube?
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
Bruh, girl, you're fucking weird. What the fuck?
Sounds fascinating.
I didn't know
Are
what
you
Devil's
gonna
Advocate
use
is.
them
Haven't
in
heard
your
of that.
research?
Yes, I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Keanu and Al Pacino. Oh. Sounds like some old stuff if it's like Al Pacino. Interesting.
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to. Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
Can I have my
is that
dying
how you
breath
do
if
it?
you just like
That's easy.
fucking suffocate me? I mean, what?
Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy. Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay?
Yes, just get Eula over here and we're good.
So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something?
Sound?
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all.
What do you mean sound?
Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows? In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from
That
the
needs to be
experience
like,
is positively
honestly,
correlated to
what
the
you
degree
just
of
said,
hardship
Kemal,
overcome
needs to be
during
like
it.
an emote code for an emote of Eula's thighs. It just needs to be like Eula crushing my head with her thighs, like all caps, one emote code, just an image of her thighs.
For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective. Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windblume Festival and all.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to... Yes, you're right.
Well, if she's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking anyway.
As you always do.
But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame? Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure.
I also got a package, so you know, no, never
Be
mind.
right back.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's
Oh, she's here!
Let's go say hi.
It's happening! Dude, let's go! She's here!
And that's everything.
Yep.
Kale, hey!
Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances?
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
No, don't worry. I'm fine. I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy. If you can do these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing.
And what does these things refer
Her
to?
reading is improving.
Find a flower that is not of this world.
Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns the store
Looking.
about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned?
Oh, it was called The Boar Princess.
That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
Alright, that's enabled, guys. Good emote. Don't let me go on a fucking emo tangent again.
Do you know her? Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Aphonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Hello.
Hello.
Mm-mm.
2 peas in a pod.
This is getting awkward. So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this
Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively.
People shy.
But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything. The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that.
Yeah, I recently streamed Cyberpunk, but since I'm streaming from my PS5, like for some reason Sony made the brilliant decision that if you have like any music streaming, not even from just if you have Spotify running in the background on your PlayStation, also music in the Cyberpunk radio in-game just doesn't broadcast. So I kind of want to play. I wanted to play it on stream, but since it doesn't really fucking work without there being like in-universe music, which is pretty good, it doesn't really make much sense to stream it, unfortunately. So I stopped.
Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
That's a great take. I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely a banger. It's just really unfortunate.
Exactly. Who would want to hurt? Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose?
If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something? I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation. With no other information on hand or prior research
truly
to compare
thanks,
against.
Sony. Absolutely fucking brilliant
I'm afraid
decision.
it might not even be worth considering.
Wow. Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more.
Oh.
But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time? Well, yes. I mean, if possible.
Then, what would you wish for, Kale?
I'd wish for a better personality.
Let's call SVA. Oh god, I've seen her on fucking Twitter recently. I've seen her fucking Twitter recently. Hang on. Christina Costello is apparently her name. Hang on. That's her Twitter.
Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already. That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do... Kale! I know that voice. It's...
Oh my god, it's finally fucking happening! Waited 5 fucking patches for this shit.
You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber, have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
Wait, I thought she never visited before. I thought she just went to Sumeru and just wasn't back until now. What?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before? A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt.
Aware.
So ever since my Elazar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me.
Sure, go right ahead. Sorry, I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes.
Here it comes.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now? I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
Awesome. See you later then.
You all right there, Kale? I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
She's so cute, dude.
Time to go.
Wait, actually, where's my fucking quest marker? What the fuck? There he is!
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra.
Kainari! Sino! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you.
Am I not glad to hear you, Elliot Gindi?
And who's this young lady?
Master, this is
Yeah,
Sucrose.
back off,
Now
Elliot,
the
back
Natsu
off.
Aquarius.
No need to ask questions about who young ladies are, okay? Chill, bro. Fucking relax.
Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
Sends dick pic.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Uh-oh, she's blushing. She liked it. Abort mission!
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru.
Okay,
as
so
well.
the context you're missing is that the voice actor for the right guy, Tainari, was recently outed like as a bit of a pedophile, some would say. Basically, the voice actor got famous from this game, and since this game has a lot of like underage fans, he kind of started abusing this this power, and went a little too wacky, a little too crazy in the DMs with people, and he also like threatened that he would kill himself if they would ever reveal shit. So he's getting replaced, but since this happened like literally a week and a half before this patch drop, they didn't have enough time to replace him like at all yet. They will in the future, but in this patch it's still like the old one, the creep. So I'm having a little bit of like tongue-in-cheek fun with this guy being the voice actor still, because it obviously takes a bit of time to do all that stuff to replace him and shit like that. So yeah, he's a bit of a nonce, yeah.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale...
One last
there's
appearance,
no
and
need
he's
to use my
chatting
full
up
title.
Sucrose as a young lady.
Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity. Just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company?
I can do his English voice. Can you also do the Inshallah?
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before. What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and two especially reliable
Some
helpers.
slight influences of my performance.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Yeah, Tainari really said let's sniff them in the butt.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is
Oh,
an
he's here!
unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated
Mr.
impression of me
Koi
in the
Dao,
minds of
my
our guests.
beloved.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out!
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Kale's was traveling musician.
Dude, Lumine, I believe Tainara really finds role-playing fun, yeah.
Very much so.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted...
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, but as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact.
Gotta hold my tongue, man, with some of these
Estimating
lines.
the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
He has already, like, thought 3 light universes ahead of
Then
you.
please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo,
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them
He
later.
only has one picture of a very poisonous fungi, and you don't want to see it, Albedo, trust me.
But before that, I invite the 3 of you to look at this.
Yeah, I don't care.
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer nor a
Yeah, I'm not
technological consultant.
happy for you or sorry that
musician.
happened. I ain't reading all that.
Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Take a look. And should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can...
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board. That's why it's called tagging along!
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve. Thank you.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well.
No,
Why don't we
don't let
change
him
the
cook.
group dinner to a camping and cooking trip.
I'll help pitch the tents.
I can help too.
And Paimon will take her to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Yeah, we unfortunately let him cook. These poor girls will never be the same. Oh man.
Hey, Sarah, can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything?
Why she got Connery eyes?
Yay! So you do remember after all! You're just the best! Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a Windblume. No need to worry about that! Paimon can make room for good food.
All right, just a moment.
You don't know that yet? Oh yeah, sorry. I mean, wait, no, I do know that.
Great.
Obviously, like, we've done shit with Conrians before.
If that was a Windblume treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windblume Festival every day.
By the way, I know you don't notice because you didn't play at that time, but for the first Windblume Festival, on this side of Sarah's Good Hunter, there was the KFC advertisement. There was like a little board with like a burger and fried chicken and shit here, like a fucking poster on the wall. It was fucking wild to see that in game, like actual KFC. Well, not actual KFC, like a more fantasy version of They had an in real life collab with KFC in China, and they had like a wind. I don't have it because I'll explain why in a second. But like one of these wind gliders, imagine like something like this, but with like a sort of beige and a red. They had a KFC glider in China that you got from like going to a KFC, ordering a meal, and you got a code you could enter in a game. And they also gave you some recipes for food you can make in the game. 1 second. Which would be this, among other things, a golden chicken burger. I don't know which the other one was. I could probably find it if I look through it, but there's too much food in this game now. But yeah, as you can see, this is like the KFC collab. But the glider you could get in the West by gifting like, I think it was 3 or 5 subs to like Genshin streamers. And because A, I am fucking broke as shit, and B, I don't want to spend money on these fucking weirdos. I don't have it, so yeah, it's just a missed opportunity. It probably will never come back again, but I won't get it same as this like new Amazon Prime fucking blue glider. I also won't get that one because I just don't have these things, so it's unfortunate, but what can you do, right? Wait, why are we camping there? I mean, it could be worse. Yeah, true. Ah, this is pretty. Don't mind if I do. Imagine you were
Alright,
British.
looks like we're all here.
Oh, suddenly it's late afternoon, not night.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Oh, bloody hell, mate.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down.
Why do we have chairs when we're camping? Who got these wooden chairs and from where, bro?
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
Oh,
That's
Beta
correct.
created them, fair enough.
Any further deduction?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So
You
I
just
would
called your
venture that it was a
cooking white,
Mondstadt
Albedo. No
specialty.
spices, no flavor, no bitches.
As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess,
Do you look for some?
small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
L plus ratio plus you're a pedophile. Shut the fuck up, kid.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much.
No. I just don't eat a lot normally. So
Tainari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs.
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts. No? Not ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Is no one gonna stop him from explaining?
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. On the bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying
Is
life.
he gonna feed the fucking Zaza the good wheat to Paimon? What is his plan?
Paimon's not your anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something?
I mean, eating enough lavender melons would have no effect.
Hey, not you too. I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
Oh shit.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer. It's not?
The fucking side eye.
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino.
What is this fucking
Now,
rotational cam
please see
intro?
me
Is he
as Sino,
is
the
he gonna challenge
adventurer.
me to like a Yu-Gi-Oh duel?
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases
Sorry,
of matter.
Genius Invocation
Interesting.
TCG.
I want to learn to do that too.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose. Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windblume Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windblume as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look
Aw.
after me.
She's so
Plus,
cute.
it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windblume. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also Kale Flower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Moving swiftly on.
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major
Jesus
changes
Christ,
recently,
bro.
and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. What?
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Ah, there it is.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
I
And
have.
that is why I am proud to call you my friend.
What does he say if you say I haven't?
When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Kaltz for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Kaltz was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
Calx? Isn't that...
You mean, he's a...
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search
Sausage.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this
Bro, I
is the first
thought
time you
Kale
felt the
has
need to
never
join.
been back ever since she like went to Sumeru. Like especially with her sickness, like wasn't that like a big point of her character that she wants to go back? Why do they like suddenly am I experiencing some kind of fucking Mandela effect? What is happening?
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story.
Apparently she went there also.
It's
That's so
always a pleasure
disappointing.
to meet a fan.
I wanted this to be like the first big meeting of like Amber and Kale again.
Oh, here he comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Cal?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual.
Huh. So you're Calx.
Was the
Sino's
timeline
been
weird?
talking about
So
you
like
nonstop
before
recently.
this, the
He's
green,
intent
like
on
the
getting you to design a
chick on the right, the
bespoke
green
card
haired,
back
like
for
deeply
him.
green haired, she had a sickness that like pretty much prevented her from traveling, and she was like very, very sickly, could barely like do her tasks as a forest ranger and shit. But in the lore, like way back when she was a kid, she actually was in this city, and she was like taken by the bad guys for an experiment, and that actually gave her like the sickness. And then she went to like Sumeru, the other country, to get like treatment and shit. And that's where she got under like the tutelage of Tainari and shit. And before this, it was like kind of said that she has never been back, because her sickness just didn't allow it for her. Like, but now apparently she's been back multiple times, and oh, it was just a goof, a laugh. That's what he means by the timeline is weird. It just doesn't add up because like we barely like cured her illness fucking I guess in universe like a month or two ago. So
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now. All of us.
sick, does that mean I also get a custom car back for my TCG?
Our conversations have been deep and interesting. And Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice. I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is...
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
My jokes? You like them?
Why does he so confuse himself?
I do.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else...
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over...
Why did I just get a new mail? What?
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess we'll have to do this again another day. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kali seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
There's a joke there somewhere about the nose. I had like, it's like the fucking Doctor Strange meme where he sees like the 14 million different realities. That's how I'm feeling like reading some of these lines with like the Tainari jokes. But I have to hold back because I don't want to like, you know, don't want to be too weird about it.
Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's the one who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait.
Let's not have anyone breathe into any tubes while Tainari is around, okay?
As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy
Are we
is
gonna go
real
see
too?
Venti?
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime. We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh?
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point?
What the fuck
Where
is
are
the
you
Dragon
going?
of the
Tomorrow
East?
morning. And you?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you!
Oh, there she is! Holy fucking shit, sit on me! Oh!
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Yula.
No, that's your
and a friend of
lesbian
mine.
girlfriend. Get it right. We use Twitter shipping terms here.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
They're too old for you, Tainari. Back off.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Still as high energy as always.
You?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
Aww.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
All right, I'll start packing up.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you? Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move!
Good old Venti, dude. 1 second. Did I have a... Do I not have a Eula team? Shit, dude. Oh, there it is. But I didn't make this. I guess like Kamo made this when he was on my account.
You want me on your...
Whoops, I didn't switch to it. Oh, why did I auto... Dude, do I have stick drift? Oh god. There it is. Hang on, let me fucking... There we go. That's much better. Oh, there he is. The fucking loser is drinking all by himself.
Oh, it's been a while.
What's up, dude?
Called it tone-deaf bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, what happened
So,
500
what's
years
your
ago in Conria?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windblume Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help, so...
Well,
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two. A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've
Is it
found
up
the
your
forest
fucking
trails,
ass?
I'll even write the location down for you.
whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing
Guzzling
more than a
cum
drunken
and
minstrel.
blowing dicks?
There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for...
A flower that is not of this world. Not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's...
Huh? Really? Don't most people usually want to hear the good stuff first? Oh, alright then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So...
Paimon?
Fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified
What
something
are
outside
these
of that
voice lines?
category,
Who wrote this?
whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or
Whoa, slow down! Paimon's...
okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper. It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
Could it be the Windblume?
Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The Windblume doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what
Okay,
it
so
means for
last
themselves.
year, during Windblume at the end in the last quest, you had to like pick a Windblume flower, like the kind of flower that grew in Mondstadt that you define as the Windblume. So like each person did like kind of like their own shit. You could do like the Aster Windwheel flower, the Celica flower, like all these kinds of things. So that was pretty cool. Which is what she also refers to here.
In which case, the Windblume doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time?
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy. But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. All right.
Here it comes. Oh boy. Is it time? Oh boy. What is this shit? Wow, that is quite pretty. Alright, enough with the animations. Let's get to it. Jesus Christ. Why would I want these furnishing blueprints? Bro. Oh, that is a pretty refinement material, bro. Alright, what is... Oh, these are like... You gotta do the individual quests to unlock this shit again. I hate it here. Alright, so what are we doing first, guys? Are we really like diving head first into the rhythm game? I believe I have all of these in my inventory, so... Which one should I do first? You guys pick. I've played all of these before in the different rhythm games that were in this game, so... I don't really mind doing any of them. This doesn't matter. Oh, okay, well then we're gonna go liar. Oh god. Okay. I think this should be fine. It's only a small adjustment this time around. Okay, well. Oh, Jesus. There may be a delay in the beat note sounds on some devices. Oh, I can do dark background? Let's go. So what does low latency mode? I mean, I'm on a PS5 with a USB-C controller connected by USB on a monitor that has like roughly 2 milliseconds response time. Should I do low latency mode? Oh, you can do this so it's not fucking AIDS to C? Oh, thank God, bro. Like, I kind of want to do this mode because like it's way easier to see. But also this is like, from a brain perspective, this is easier to do because it follows like the controller arc kind of. Anyway, let's sure, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, my brain! What the fuck? What? Oh my god. Whoa. Why is it so fast? It wasn't so fast before. I like how the two outermost ones weren't used at all. You know what? Not bad for a first time, I guess. Holy shit, that was fucking ass. Are the other difficulties like any better than this? Also, Yula, my beloved, is looking very pretty playing at Liar. It's still like very weird to have them approach from this angle. Hang on. I want to try something. I want to see if it's better if I do Whoops. This. I wonder if that's like has better readability. Oh yeah, that is so much easier. What the fuck? If it's not on a fucking arc, okay, I'm fucking retarded because I'm speaking right now, but holy shit, this has much better readability. Okay, maybe I'm just fucking stupid? Yeah, okay, let's hey, thanks for watching, Cola. It's nice to have you here. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Feels like you have less time. That's also kind of true. But like the other one, it like feels very weird because like you can't sometimes fully see how things are going down. Is there no battling minigame in this one? Oh, this is the Pac-Man one, right? No battles? That's kind of disappointing. Usually these events have like one battle event. I guess it's like too close to Lantern Ride and they don't want to like overlap the events. Or like the same shit, so I kind of get it. Oh no, bro, this says multiplayer? Can play Pac-Man with random Russians? Why would I want to do that? Okay, so it's literally Pac-Man. Right. What is this room? What? Is there something up here?
More speed.
I like the right here. Like the archipelago music, dude. It's been a while, I missed it. Eat my ass, bro.
More speed.
Did I miss any? I don't think so. Oh fuck.
More speed.
Okay, easy clap. That's not the hardest minigame. I guess it's gonna get harder as the days go on, but that's fine. That's kind of cool, I guess. It's neat. Alright, what is this weapon? I haven't seen this weapon before. Oh. Wait, who the fuck is gonna use this? Is this a Kave weapon, dude? Are we getting his weapon a patch early? Alright, remember to level up this shit during the event for the bonus. Do I have the mats? I do not. What the fuck are these materials? You must be fucking trolling. I do not care. Alright, where's the... Is that all? I think that's all I can buy from those, right? Alright, fair enough. Still gotta wait one day until I can get the other shit. I wonder what it look... Has any of you guys ascended this thing yet? What does it look like Ascension 2? What changes? It's a very pretty weapon. I just wish it wasn't EM. Hang on, let me fucking check the wiki. Wait, what was the fucking name of this weapon? I already forgot, I didn't even check. Mailed flower? Oh, it just changes the color a bit. To like a teal turquoise looking thing. That's interesting. It's not too bad, I guess. First up, of course, is a photo of the main gate of Mondstadt. Do you remember? Take a photo from the main gate. Oh, it just fucking shows you. Alright. Must include the character. Oh god, it's one of these. Use an elemental skill when the picture is taken. How about you fucking eat my ass, bro? Ah yes, a temporary gadget I have to fucking use. What joy. It's way too much text for like... Take a picture, bro.
Crush.
Little slice. Alright, so... Let's go to the main gate. I like this angle. Floaty. And the last one is... oh, it's down there, okay. Oh yeah, by the way, which one of these is it where you can start the chest thing? Because I think I've done it before, but I'm not 100% sure. That was it for today? That was pretty easy. This is a pretty easygoing event, all in all. Won't be too annoying to complete all this on the last day. On the right, I think? This one, right? Is it this? Yeah, so I must have done it then. Because it's not popping up. My Mondstadt during Windblume is so pretty. I like all the decorations. My favorite time of the year. When the German city celebrates its anniversary and not the fucking disgusting Chinese one. God, I hate the Chinese.
More speed.
By the way, did you know these actually count as fucking trees so you can get wood from them? It's so dumb.
More speed.
The way I found this out, if you didn't notice, I always jump down from up there when I use a teleporter, and I just like, I jump and do the jump attack, and I got wood from it once, and I was like, what the fuck, why did I just randomly get wood? And so I tried it again, and it just fucking, it's these things, apparently. Oh, neat. Alright, so what do we do now? Wait, is my shit up? Hang on.
Add Astra.
Back to the mines you go. The children yearn for the Mondstadt mines.
More speed.
Can I stand on this? Oh, hell yeah. New logout spot unlocked. Abyss? Hell no. New logout spot unlocked. Oh, this is Curry Bird. Hello. Oh, this is the naming Scaramouche one, right? Did anyone hear anything about the Farazan hangout? Is it good? Is it like super long again? Like this guy's apparently? I recently did all for Barbara and Toma for some extra primals when I was hunting for Yelan, which didn't really end well, as we all know, but you know. So do I do the live Natsu reaction for this stuff now? For this one at least? I literally used the guide and like auto-clicked my way while not having the audio enabled. Like I was literally watching something on my laptop while I was doing it just for primos.
But the knights had enough.
I did not care.
To do away with all the superfluous detail.
Alright, live Natsu reaction time, I guess.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about her, this seems like the kind of thing she'd know about.
Hey, that's me!
You're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
No, of course I believe you.
Why
Actually,
are you
I first heard about
British?
your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kinda lacking.
You're just like me for real.
Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Oh, please don't remind me.
Actually, we don't know
JP
much about
maybe?
that
Alright,
place either.
I'll switch in a sec.
In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Why are you British? Isn't this like the first British character we have in the game?
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep...
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest...
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who but in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows. Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a Kabuki Mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone who dresses funny or...
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabuki Mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned...
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder...
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow! Did I get lucky!
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the Government Records Office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Wait, so there are two...
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art. Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected.
The Kaidahara
Sawada, you left out the...
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are
Fucking
about to
hate
be
this
blown.
guy, bro.
Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, but
Get to the point.
according to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
A puppet?
Aha! Judging by the...
Glare at Paimon.
How creepy. The way you described it.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please!
I ain't reading all that. Happy for you. Sorry that happened.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Again, sorry that happened, man.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it.
I'm sure these are great essays, but I'm not a university professor or some shit, bro. Like, relax.
Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a...
Wait! You're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to...
Akaba, look. Your
Yes,
teacher has
say.
researched this
Good one,
extensively.
Paimon.
I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what...
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say...
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Goodbye, you fucking idiots.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it? Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share. After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it? If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees.
Oh. Just fucking strolls out.
He literally just went by over there. It looked like the balladeer. No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Hang on. So you guys want me to go JP? I was on English for the fucking Windblume meme anyway, so it's fine. Crazy. I think like Scaramouche is a definition of like the he crazy emote. Hello, Nahida. Whoa, he's there too.
旅人にパイモン来たのね。ナヒーダ、さっき外で残氷が堂々と歩いてたのを見たよ。
Like I really like in the Japanese Nahida voice. I really like the kind of maturity she has. Like she's not just a kid. She has this like air of I am actually like I have lived countless lifetimes about her.
あいつは閉じ込められてって、うわー、いる！
やはり来たんだね。
おい、なんでお前がスラサタンな聖書にいるんだ。閉じ込められてたんじゃないの？あなたたちが気にするのもよくわかるわ。残氷の釈放は私の意志によるもの。私たちの間にとある取引があって。取引？どうしてあんなやつを信じるんだよ。
スメールがどうして僕を生かしたと思う？考えもしなかったかい？
You think I actually care about you? I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but I would just kick your shit in and take a shit on your face, and that's all. Like, I do not care about you as a character, as a person. I just don't, okay? You're fucking dog shit, bro.
なら、なぜあの時とどめを刺さなかった？
Because the game prevents me from doing it, dickhead.
うぬぼれすぎだぞ。ナヒーダがお前にはまだ謎があるって。
じゃあその謎がなくなったらさっぱり手を下せると？おお、それは成長したね。
あら、もう喧嘩を始めてしまったの？困ったわね。オイラたちは心配してるんだぞ。ナヒーダ、こいつに騙されちゃダメ。
君みたいなやつはなかなかいないよ。
How do people like this guy? I don't know, man. This is like the kind of character trope, like this weird fucking arrogant bitch boy piece of shit that I do not like.
おい、仲違いさせようとしても無駄だぞ。合理的な条件の取引であれば、相手が残票であっても、私は問題ないと思うわ。
もちろん。君はあの博士とさえ取引したほどだ。
Oh, he knows.
ええ。彼の手から価値のある情報を交換できた。
Just tell me now, please. Why won't you tell me now?
この前の一戦で残票の力はほぼ消耗した。今の彼はそれに彼はファデュイ執行官第6位だったこともあって。ちょっと待てよ。ってことはできれば私もそう言いたくはないのだけれど、
世間の大半は利用するものとされるものの関係にある。これこそが一番安定した人
Yeah,
間の
about
関係なんだ。
Arlecchino though. Can you give me her phone
フ
number?
ァデュイと僕、
I gotta make a
あと
call.
は彼ら価値さえあれば誰も捨てられない。だけどこの件が終わって僕が一部からの信用を失ファデュイ内部は僕の用途を再評価しようとするだろう。
I don't care if she's crazy. I can fix
退
her.
路を残しておかないとね。
この間話し合ったよう
I
に
don't care if she burns down orphanages. I can fix
命を傷つけ
her.
ることが嫌い。あなたも守ってくれる場所が必要なら他の
見ての通り目の前の二人はもう反対を表。
当たり前だろ。ではこのことはまた後で話し合うことにしましょう。とにかく今日のことは試みの一つだと思って。
わかった。僕は約束通りに動く
Bro,
と
why
す
does
る。
he have like a shitty ass fanny pack on his back? I thought that I couldn't hate this guy more, and then he comes out with a fucking fanny pack.
行ってきて。連絡は取り続けられるように。ナヒーダ、今回決めたこと。ええ。というより、この決定を下したのは、そう。私は以前、世界樹には、あなたの血縁者の記録。あ、そうだぞ。今日お前を探す。ええ。あの時、ファデュイの方では、あなたの血縁者の情報を、後輪者の、もしかしたら、ファデュイは、私すら知らない情報を、もう少しで、新たな神になれた彼は、権能を与えられ、世界樹とつ
Yeah,
ながること
he
が
can
できるよ
still
うになっ
connect.
た。
Why? I don't know. I guess because the plot needs him to.
世界樹内部の情報量はあまりにも膨大で、私でさえ全てを事細かに網羅するのは時間だから、この方面に詳しい残票に私の代わりとなって世界樹で後輪者にか。そうだぞ。
Can I turn him into a good character?
とにかくオイラは
Oh, I kind of ruined that when I made him fucking dog
あい
shit.
つには散々邪魔されてきたからな。
Which, as Kemal says, I really loved because I did not like the discourse around him.
分かっているわ。ただ、時には立場が全ての前提となる。未来のことは、彼がどんな情報を持ち帰るのかによって決まる。私たちは、何度も意
This
識を
like
つないだ
this
から
soundtrack in the background is one of the most hauntingly beautiful tracks
強
in
い
this
思い
game.
が隠れていることを。
This has like such a fucking creepy atmosphere, but it's at the same time something like
闇夜の中で
very like
ただ一つ
epic.
の
Like there's
灯火
something
を
you
探
don't
している
know.
ようだった。
It's really good.
残氷に用心することは私がスメールの神としてすべきことでもあなたが昼夜問わずに思い続けているその答えを手に入れられるのであればそう遠慮しないであなたはスメールの英雄だものでもやっぱり安心はできないぞ何
I feel like that's a good song for Celestia. Yeah. Imagine if they do like a kind of like a sort of spin on this where it's like I don't know much about like music, but imagine this but in like a deeper key. Like in a very like sort of like I obviously I can't sing and shit, but like imagine that but for Celestia, something like super like reverberating and like deep and fucking mythical and shit. That's what I imagine like the music is gonna get to when we get there.
あなたたちに連絡しようと思ってたの。でも、その前にあなたたちが実際あなたに依頼するつもりだ力がほぼ失われたとしても、残氷は執行官。もちろん、あなたたちが世界中を進むためのガイドができるよう。準備をして。
Beam me up, Scotty.
おお、世界樹のある環境は前とだいぶ変わったな。
Can't take screenshots again. Thanks, Hoyo.
今のスメールが平和だからだよな。
Sure wish I could take a screenshot in here. Hey man, how's it going?
なんだ君たちもっとのんびりしてくるのかと思ったよ僕が
こいつ
囚人が監視につきまとわれること自体は至って普通だだけど
うまく合流でき注意しておきたいことが一つあるわじきにあなたたちは世界中通常エリアと違って世界中の内部には
Is it gonna be like the fucking Matrix? Or like, is it Kingdom Hearts at one scene where like, I think it's like Sora floating through and like seeing like past events on like screens floating past them? That's what I imagine is about to happen to me.
気まずいのはなしにしよう後で一緒に行動す
It's
るんだから
one of my regrettables. I just wish I didn't get him. Dude, it's fine. He's alright, okay? It's just that as a character I just dislike him, so I always talk shit about everything he does. He actually deals quite a bit of damage, okay? Copium.
暗くさなりデビとの約束通り
Farzan.
僕が先陣を切る経路探索危険の排除などは僕に任せて君たちはおとなしくお目目を大きくして
Bro, are you flirting? Shut up.
オイラたちより冒険の心得
他の用事がないならさっさと
Paimon, the guy wandered around Teyvat for like 500 years. He has a fair bit more experience adventuring than we do.
もうちょっと時間が必要
Also, he's like a mass murderer, like a psychopath, a criminal.
もうこいつの口の聞き方嫌だぞしつこい
始めていい
世界中へのアクセスを
Racist.
アクセスプロセスこれってもうこいつオイラたちもすぐ追いかけようぜおお変わったところだな
Dude, it's a data tree.
怪我すことが許されないってか
世界中はテイワット大陸全体と驚いてばかりで
なんでかわからないけど
暗くさなりデビこれ
中心の場所はまだ感知できるわよね
なあ情報の検索だ
許可するわ
行こう
おい
想像していただけさここで何も起こらないと保証できる人なんて
Is this an escort mission? Oh, it sure is.
みたいなのがバラバラになったんだな。
世界樹内部の情報だ。勝手に触るな。
Dude, I love walking at the snail's pace. This is gameplay, dude.
どの方向を見てもあまり変わらないな。
If only it was Eula? Yeah, true.
通りで迷子になりやすいわけだ。こいつ本当のこと言ってたんだな。またオイラのことを笑ってるぞ。なんなんだよあいつ。
騙すというのは時間と場所をわきまえるものだ。今はそのどっち
Okay.
着いたよ。
でっかい木だな。
クラクサナリデビ。
あの場所に着いたはずね。
いつ始めて。
じゃあ準備してちょうだい。意識の本流へのアクセス準備開始。スカラマッシュのやつまさか。後のことは頼んだわ。
ああ。
Sorry, do we just sit here and wait for this guy to do his
ミ
thing?
イラたちは旅人。そうよ。おい。頭の中で。そういう風に理解してもらっても構わないわ。おう、新鮮だな。そうだ。さっきから聞きたかったんだけど、スカラマ言ったはずよ。彼にはまだ謎が残っている。
Like, especially at this, it's hard to understand why the traveler's lines aren't voiced. Like, these are telepathic conversations. Like, this is there's no need for Paimon to talk for the traveler in this case because, like, the traveler has thoughts of their own. So what the fuck?
もしかすると彼は今日答えを見つけるかもしれないわね。さすがの思考ね。
Like, she even does like the fucking Jesus Christ, bro. This game, I swear to God.
彼の心のあの部分に触れたなんてね。おいらてっきりああいうやつは怖いものなんて何もないのかと思ってたぜ。人は皆大なり小なり自分だけの過去を持つのよ。人形といえば今日教令員の前でタタラスナで起きたあの謎の事件、本当か？あいつらから聞いた話だとタタラスナの歴史にはあら面白いわね。まさかあいつら少なくともタタラスナ
魂が3つも集まって世間話かい？
お前なんで急に。
わざわざ僕を避けてお話ししてるんだ。きっと僕についてそれもそうだ。囚人が歓迎されないのは
それでお前は何か
まだ探ってる。でも過大な期待はしない方がいい。
Oh, so
君の血縁者は世界の外から来たんだ。
suddenly there's nothing about both of us, huh? I keep looking, bro.
僕たちは何度も会ったじゃないか。君は有名人なんだし、君に関連のあることを知っていてもおかしくないと思うけど、今の君と僕の間に必要なのは平和さ。ん？
この光、おい、約束を
しつこいな。
庭様、本当に危険を冒してまで行くつもりですか？
路心に入る上で。
そうですか。
これは
うわ
タタラスナにたどり着いてからもうだいぶ経ちますが、あなた様といい 三越長政様といい、あなた様のいるタタラスナは暖かい集落のようで巨大な村のようです。私の知る限り、将軍様は長年にわたり稲妻の大地にも消化骨髄を消費するために鍛造業が盛んになり、大技術、血筋、夢、この工業に魅せられた。
エシャ殿、赤目殿が言っていたでござる。
Bro, what are these thinking making these long ass text
偶
lines?
然に彼と友情を築き、共に技術を研究しておら
Do
れ
I
るが、
really care about like some sort of freaking blacksmith bullshit in way back ass Inazuma?
お主は共に研究した技術を赤目殿に譲り、その後彼をそれだけでなく、お主もタタラスナの顧問。
過分なお言葉、恐れ入ります。
しかしエッシャ
と言います。
今日まで物事の全てをつなげて考えたことはなく、新技術の実用化を受け入れたことで我らは何を得た。知っての通り、最近まで露心内では怪しい汚れのせいで外へ助けを求めに行った者は誰一人として帰らなんだ。かような状況になってもエッシャ、己は。
これはただ驚いているだけです。
三越長政様もおそらくはこの一連の事件の裏にある共通点に気づいたのであろ
う。噂によりますと、三越様は将軍に切り伏せられた幼女トラチオの養子であり、家族の汚名を晴らすために検討してきた。
そこまで内情を知る者が縁のはるばるフォンテーヌから来た一階の機械職人。
丹羽様がおっしゃっているのは、
もうよい。拙者がここに立っているのは露心内部で邪悪な力が猛威を振るっているため、それを解決するために拙者はここの責任者ゆえ、その責を負い勇気。
その目を見れば
今さらその芝居を続ける必要もなかろう。ただ知りたいのだ。ことここに及んで、
Oh no, he has a
一
knife.
体何を待っている。
丹羽様、私はこの時を待っていたのです。このようにあなた様の話を聞き終えて。
己は。
Oh. See, this is how you know how it's a Chinese game. They cannot show the knife. They cannot show like how he got killed. They cannot show blood. That's how you know it's a Chinese game. It just fucking collapses over without anything seemingly being wrong about him.
少なくともここに着いた当初はうまく偽装できていたと思ったんです。稲妻とフォンテーヌは遠いですからね。あなた、それでもなお、あなた様は私の正体も
拙者を。
いやいや、まだもう一人いるはずだ。人間だとは思われていない。
己の背後にまだ他の勢力がいることは。
それは無論干渉ともちろん、もし気になるなら本当の名を教えてやることも
shit, it's one of his like little bitch boys.
お前たちの国に少しだけ。
ゆえに己は技術を変え。
お前のように身分のある人間も死に際にはそんな凶暴な顔。私が作った装置は本物だ。外の人間に悟られず、この際憎しみを持つほど人間はより簡単にどうせお前がいなくなれば遅かれ早かれあの純潔な人形を
拙者の心臓を彼に渡すのであれば、彼が自らを証明するために何か。
なんと美しい理想か。お前さえ良ければ私のことを化け物あるいは君とでも見るが、丹羽様よ、楽しみに待とうじゃないか。
A real human being.
丹羽。おっと、もう のこと切れたか。さて。
Yep.
どう受けよ。これでお前から預かった任務は完了だ。では、一人の人形を紹介しよう。
おい、
ドットーレ
Uh-oh. He crazy.
いいね。実にいいよ。
さっきのは博士？あいつフォンテーヌの職人になりすましてたってことか。でもどうしてオイラたちが見たのはあいつ視点のものだったんだ？博士に触れ断片をすべて取り除いたかを確認した。
こんなものは全く無意味だ。
そうかしら。けれど記憶の中の庭はその意味はオイラたち場所を変えようぜ。彼に感情を消化する時間を与えてあげた方がいいわ。
So this is like Scaramouche learning for the first time that he's a fucking dumbass.
あれが博士の仕業だったってことは今までそんな風にパイモンを騙した人はいなかったから理解できないのも無理はないわ。
Also, why is bro floating?
これ以前のことはあなたたちも知ってるはずよ。歌舞伎者はカツラギに拾われたたらす全ては博士が意図的に仕組んだ恐ろしい実験、そして残氷も博士の実験に巻き込まれ、その記憶の後真相はこうなるの。博士は予想をはるかに超える負荷だったけど残氷は生き延びた。そして職人は答えた。庭様はそう言って職人は残氷は想像もしなかった。自分が渇望していたものが彼は自分が庭に完全に裏切られただけでなくその裏切り。そうだったのか。そうね。それ
Hey, cool. Can I see that achievement and accept it? Sure
庭
can.
は鼻から罪を恐れて逃げたわけじゃなかった。お前が彼を殺したんだ。
Or is it time for voice acting?
そろそろおい大丈夫か。おいブス。
僕を心配してくれているのか。僕たちの間にあんな。もちろん
おいまさか。
僕たちはそのただ残念ながら世界中に降臨者についての記録がないことは確か。
あなたがそう言うのならどうやら本当に世界中は降臨者を記録しないようね。要するに収穫なし。
Or is this a big reveal that there's info about the sibling in there?
そう焦らなんだいその落ち込み。君の兄が世界中に記録されていたのはカーン・ルイヤと関わりがあったからかもしれない。そして彼がこの世に降臨した原因は天空が召喚に応じたから。
What the fuck does that mean?
天空が。
これは道家の口から聞いた言葉だ。間違いはない。詳しいことは僕もわからない。クラクサナリデビ。
ええ。
世界中からの情報じゃないけど
とても価値。
そうか。なら次はプライベートな時間だ。クラクサナリデビの言う通り僕の力は残りわずかだ。君に教えた秘密は感謝を受けるに値するはずだ。見返りとして今僕の手を取って。
I don't wanna hold hands with you. Fucking disgusting. You probably like don't wash your hands at all. gonna get fucking Omega COVID from this shit.
こうやって会話するのか。
Yes, and I prefer not to. Kaguya summoned the twins. That's fucking wild. But like, also how? Like, were the twins just traveling the universe and suddenly they saw like a flare shoot up from the planet that Tevat is on?
いや、それはもう無理だ。君、教えてくれ。これでいい。
何が？
いいや。じゃあね。君。
どこへ行くんだ？おい、待てよ。好き勝手走るなって言ったのはお前だ。
相変わらず勘がいいね。だけど僕たちはもう会うことはないだろう。残響、それに歌舞伎者、この2つの名前は存在なきものとなる。タタラスナで死んでいった。
おい、スカラマッシュ。
そういえば僕は虫が嫌いだ。小さくて数が多く、そして今虫は誤ったところに足を踏み入れた。
スカラマッシュ、スカラマッシュ。ダメだ。
Mod check. Where'd he go? He crazy.
まずい。本当に消え。私の旅人にパイマン。そしてスカラマッシュの死は想定外だわ。もしかして破れたと。あいつ大丈夫よ。そろそろ時間よ。出られたな。事態は急を要するけど、まずはここで休んでいてちょうだい。宿泊のごめんなさい。ナヒーダ、あまり心配しないで。私の判断。あ、声がなんかとんでもないことになっ。歴史を変えたい？
She doesn't want to tell Paimon about Ruka Devada. Even the traveler knows that Paimon is sus.
そうだろう。どうやったら例えばオイラがこの宿にある水を全部飲んだとして、でも
You fucking dumbass.
もうごめん、うっかりしてたぜ。スカラマッシュが変なこと言うからだ。でも自分を消すなんてことは
I guess, but it's not like the information is entered back into Airman's soul, so.
もしかして世界樹の中だったらそれができるのか？もう嫌なやつだ。でもまさか。オイラたち本当に何もできないのかな。寝るしかないのかな。でもオイラ怖い。そう、おいしいもんの名前をあげて気をそらそうぜ。
Jesus Christ.
これでじゃあそれとあと船長賞。あれ、おいらなんか言ってたような。でも急に内容を忘れちゃったんだ。
The illusion of choice.
それも料理の名前か？
What?
どうしたんだよ。さっきから目を見開いて。そのおお、いいぜ。どこに行く？いいけどその表情。 何か急な用
Oh, he crazy.
それ
おお、久しぶりじゃな。
Hey guys, how's it going?
もちろんだ。話してみろ。ほう、そんなことが聞きたいとはな。
Why does the old man have such a deep voice?
かつて稲妻に名を馳せた雷電五家伝。それはこの5つの鍛造技術はもともと将軍様から直々。しかしその後、これら刀鍛冶の家系は次第に没落していっじゃが、幸いにも近頃楓原和葉がいな。わしの記憶が正しければこれ。
He sure was. I remember forging a dogshit blade that's not even fucking Kazuha's signature weapon.
あの時は雷電五家伝が没落したこと。
本来はわしなんぞが知る由もないことじゃが、彼は同じまあ、お前雷電五家伝は伝説によると400年以上も前、タタラスナの鍛造精錬技術は優秀なものじゃった。造兵士の神の庭様もその刀工の一族は没落し、そのものの彼はこのことを稲妻全体のせいにした。じゃが無力な彼はその恨みを子孫に継がせることしか。物語はここで終わらない。100年前、やがて彼は怒りを晴らすために、その者は百目一族の出でありながら、じゃが楓原家と上里家の末裔や刀工と対、そのおかげで楓原が。
まだ他に聞いておきたいこと。
楓原和葉か。ちょうど気にするな。
その表情だとまた。じゃあ次の場。
Okay, so I guess we're gonna see Ayato next or something? Or at least like Toma. I guess Ayato's voice actor is too expensive.
着いたぞ、しゃぶぎ。
旅人。
Oh no, we're just getting unnamed samurai guy number 24.
もし奉行様とお嬢様を探してるのな。
公務に行ってる。
ああ、奉行様は公務に行っている。
どうするんだ。中に入るか。
他の人だったら当然ダメだが。
Yeah.
君は奉行様やお嬢様。
ありがとな。
おや、そのように私を見てどういいですよ。何を聞きたいのですか。あなたのおかげでお二人とも元気ですよ。奉行様の方はというと、あなたもご存知。
聞いた感じ、普段とか。
ええ。
どうだ。他に聞きたいことは。
Yeah, what about Toma though?
実のところ、お嬢様からよくは私もあなたが稲妻に来られてから様々なことがどれも普段奉行様がお食事をなさるときはいつもトーマ様がおそばに付き添っていらっしゃるんです。
Yeah, they're fucking homosexual. They are LGTV plus and good for them. Them bitches gay.
公務によってはやむなく外でお食事をされる時もあります。奉行様が言うには、トーマ様の料理の腕はおよその料理人よりも秀でているとのこと。ご存じないかもしれませんが、お二方はあなたのこと、お嬢様もたまにご一緒されることがあります。近頃先代奉行様と奥様が亡くなられてから、バーヤの私は奉行様とお嬢様のもしお時間がありましたら、いつでも奉行府へ遊びに来てください。
Aww.
ぶしつけですが、バー
That's
ヤからのお願い
adorable.
だ
They
とでも
love
思
me
って
here.
それはよかった。
おいらここに来るのが好きだぜ。
Oh my god. Of course, Paimon fucking ruins everything again.
オイラも食べたくなってきた。
もちろんいいで。
じゃあ、オイラたちはこの辺で。おう、わかったぜ。じゃん。
ええ、わかりました。
二人とももう行くのか？
おう。や。
そうか。
Hey, thanks, Samurai number 24. Goodbye. So did I do the Tatarasuna world quest for jack shit? If the forge was already stopped, why did I do the world quest? Fuck you, Scaramouche. I hate you.
着いたな。
おや？旅人？
グザビエ？どうしてここにいるん？
この近くで用事があってね。それに二人こそどうしてここへ？
聞きたいことがあるんだ。
もちろん。何が聞きたいんだ？遠慮当然さ。それに他の場所でもかつてタタラスナに住んでいた人の。俺の知る限りタタラスナは鍛造精錬業の中心地区の人。
2回？
ここ数年の1回、何百年か前にもう1回だ。どうやらこの2国の技術交流も歴史が深いもの。
なあ、タタラスナに来て。
おお。
そうなんだよ。こいつ今日はどうしたのか知らない。
あ？急に歴史についていいぞ、話してみろ。歌舞伎者、その言葉が稲妻では一般的に得意。残念ながらそのような人になーに？
もう行くのか？
ああ、気にする。じゃあな。
Okay, goodbye. Are we done, like, talking about all this now? Thank you. Dear God. What the fuck? Translator's having a little fun with this one? Why was there, like, what? There was, like, an invisible barrier right here. Did you guys see that? Hang on, let me get the extra shinies. Yeah, back to Samara City we go. Great angle. I do enjoy this this ramp. Very good. Oh, not you guys again.
赤羽に沢だ。お前たちまだここにいたのか。
まあ、もし時間があったら。
いいけど。
もちろん。
タタラスナについてまだ聞きたいことがあるんだよな。
とはいえ、進展はいまいちでな。ん
？Yeah.
僕のもいるかい？
No, I don't actually, but thanks.
どうだ？
そうだ。この前赤羽たちはもっと情報。
まさか
話すと長くな。
おお、こんな。
なるほど。すべての根源は復讐。
これらの情報は私の言説をさらに補強したと言える。見たか？
わかったわかった。君の。
また議論を始め。
おっと、すまない。自分。
いいってこと。
また何か情報。
Okay, goodbye, you fucking nerds.
Nahira, 旅人。全然休めなかったぜ。残表情が暗いけれど。旅人？
The Record Keeper is also a dope title for the Traveler.
おい、どうしたんだよ。顔、 そうだったの。
I want to swap to English next chance to get?
つまり
Okay.
その残氷というでもどうして旅人の話によれば彼はもう少しでも辻褄は合うわ。つまり本当にええ、理論上にしか存在しない
If I even can, if it isn't like a continuous
度胸のあ
cutscene.
るもの。旅人はテイワットの外の世界から来たから、世界もしこの世においてこのような形で改ざんされた過去を記録できでもその残氷、私も今ある情報からしか推測すること。何か言えないことでもあるの？すでに死んだ人の歴史を変えること。残氷は自分が裏切られたわけではなかったと知って物語にあった。そうして人間を憎む理由をなくした彼ならとても合理的で、残氷は博士の手伝いによりその権能のおかげで力が残り少ない状況
Hey,
で
I
あっても
scored a drop for
世
my
界
own
樹の
stream.
中の
That's
記録を
pretty
書き換える
cool.
ことに成功
Have you
し
guys gotten all your
自らを消し
new
た。
Genshin 3.5 Twitch drops already? We gotten your 30 primo gems for watching like 3 hours worth of streams.
確かに筋はおいら少し待ってちょ。見つけた。おそらくこれね。
That was cool. Do that again.
やっぱりなんだ。私自身、あなたたちも見てちょうだい。童話この記録を作っ旅人の話と合わせれば私、待てよ。そう、たとえ他の記録にある残氷と歌舞伎物についての内容が変更さ
Yeah,
れても
I was able to get the first one from your stream, but there wasn't enough to like, I wasn't there earlier enough because I woke up really late to get the rest, so I'm now getting the rest from my stream, I guess. But thank you anyway for like the first one. That's really nice.
世界樹内の情報を変えることは、でも世界樹は事前にわざと隠された情報を変える。すごい。旅人を残氷と一緒に世界樹に入る。世界樹に今ある情報とそれらにおけるすべての異なる場所を野狐の皮をかぶった猛獣が
Oh, this is so cute. What the fuck?
彼らは昼夜を共にし
Those foxes are adorable.
仲睦まじくしていた。たまに猛獣は夜になると狐の皮を脱ぎ水中のしかし猛
Oh my
獣
god,
は
this is so cute.
すぐにその考えをやめた。なぜなら狐の群れにいる子猫は狐になりたかった。だけど子猫の尻尾は細くて短く、猛獣はそんな慣れ合いを嫌い、山の中で火をつけた。一匹の灰色の狐が前に出て、猛獣は微笑みながら灰色の狐を火のそばに連れ殺した。猛獣はその雫を子猫に渡し、こう伝えた。火は消された。子猫はそこを離れ、彼らは互いに寄り添うことを約束した。しかし小鳥の寿命はあまりにも短く、すぐに息を引き取った。
Man. If you tell it like this of fucking animals, it becomes fucking sad and I feel sorry for the guy, but I still hate Scaramouche.
すべての動物も愛すことはなかった。子猫は月を喰らい、すべての月光を噛み砕きたかった。僕は新たな月となり、みんなにとって唯一の存在となる。
This image goes hard.
そうすればこの世に鳥や狐、すべて思い出したわ。私が全力で神になるため 彼は大量の実験とこの記憶は当時の学者たちが彼から抽出した神を想像するのは第一歩に過ぎず、私はそれらを自らの深い夢の本当にそんな人がいたのか。それなのに残氷は降臨者に関する情報を探すのを手伝って消失する前、彼はただ世界中にある情報の変化がファデュイの上層部にどれだけの影響を与えるかは、その話だとオイラはそいつのことが好きじゃなかったみたいだけど、それこそが知恵が全ての答えは一つだけではないの。真実をその人に返すのは傍から見れば無駄なことだったかもしれないけれど、忘れないで、たとえ暗黒の雲の下を歩んでいても、どれだけ道が困難でも、そしてこれはおう、ナヒーダの言う通り、いい考えね。オイラに任せろ。グランドバザールの屋台で食べ物を
You fucking what?
気分転換しようぜ。
Bruh.
あんなことを
Oh god, why is this a fucking thing? Alright, I guess we'll do like part of Daya's quest now, haha. Fucking eat my ass, Genshin Impact, Jesus Christ.
More speed.
Paimon's trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list? Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. We could...
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Wasn't expecting to see
Mommy
you here.
and Mommy's girlfriend.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
Hello.
So you two are still hanging out together. Dia, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I know what that's code for Chinese.
The Holmayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone
Cheating
whenever
on
Dia
Candace.
wasn't around.
Look, Dunyazard was her original girlfriend, okay? Also, she can have a little more girlfriends as a treat. She deserves it.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dia. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
What? She said they'll treat you to the best...
But wait. Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? There are so many places...
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't...
Oh, come on.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like... I feel like something is off about you lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. I wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to... But if something really is...
Oh, looks like...
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything.
Now you're just shit at lying, Day.
I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme. Everything operates on a completely different set.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I understand what's bothering you.
My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya? All right, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This is...
Yes,
okay,
please.
let's
never
talk
mind.
here. Just try not to draw any extra attention. As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but however, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of Mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relic.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Did I? When was this again?
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge
Oh, that guy.
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar.
Dakan?
I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I found it insufferable for years. Anyway, the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusail.
Say what?
I think I'm starting to understand.
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
100?
Yep. The scenes tend to be quite gruesome, too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before murdering them. Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens...
That's beyond terrible.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dakan al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years. If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target.
Okay, time to kill your daddy.
I just wish I knew what's driven him to do that.
Yeah. How can your father do...
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and... He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful, he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after women.
I imagine, like, her trial, she gets even shorter playtime than Nilo did. Like, imagine the fucking 10 seconds that you got to play Nilo, but, like, cut in half. That's all the time you get with Dea.
Of course, the other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on night after night.
Sounds like a...
What about your mother?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
I'm sorry, Dia. I did...
It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. He'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. The one thing I do remember is that he used to tell me stories. But the problem was that he had terrible taste. He only knew a few stories.
They didn't Nilo dirty, but they did this
stale.
character even dirtier, trust me. Like, this fucking character, I was so excited ever since I saw the leaks, even before 3.0 dropped. I wanted this character in my party. And then this happens. One second. Hang on, I gotta reply.
There were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around. He seemed to think those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make... Even the toys he gave me would all be story prop. It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him.
What an interesting guy.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish. But that until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics for my looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted
I don't
such
want to
heinous
say
acts,
it, right, but
they
with
would even
all of
openly
this,
boast about
it
them.
sounds like Dea wasn't exactly a child of, how do I phrase this, consensual intercourse. Do I get that sense, like, is it just me, or...
No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me. Yeah, I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents, but there's also some talk of smuggling.
I see. But isn't this investigation...
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for those who care about you not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have...
Huh? But there's no need...
Well, she's super tough, so if she went into the desert with you...
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took her along to help. I'll wait for news from you in the city until...
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady. All right, then let's get moving.
These bitches
Our
gay,
first
good
stop
for
will
them.
be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with...
Please be careful. Just don't do anything reckless.
Alright. Now back to the matter at hand.
More speed.
We're here! What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out.
Because
Then we can get something
the
to
spot, like the quest trigger was occupied by another quest trigger. It was basically like overlaid on top of each other, so I had to do like the first one that spawned there first before I could do the second one, which was from this quest. It was basically like an order of operations list going like from top to bottom. If there were more quests, like for example, if I had like Neil's quest open, it would be like whatever I unlocked first, which would be like Neil's quest and Dea's quest, and then this shit.
What is it? Have you why'd you jump up?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Hey!
You mean...
No, not you. That kid. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I think you're right. Maybe it's...
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, You keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias.
Leave it to me.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time...
That's right. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsetias, was it?
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay up.
Is this a stealth mission? My man signed the McDonald's job application. Something that all Scaramouche stands should have to do. Because they got way too much free time on their hands on Twitter.
Yeah.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, oh, all right.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back. Huh? You two over there. You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
Fucking music cuts out.
No, we haven't met. I have no recollection.
Are you
Sorry, but I just can't take...
a puppet?
Huh?
You were...
I guess you do know me after all. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down... Okay, but...
Are you really working for that guy?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm. And he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's...
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Then let's return to the...
Okay, so if he's like kind of, you know, talking all nice and calmed down now, what the fuck happened to his like character voice sounds? Why does he like fart and shit? Why is he like angry? Is this something that's about to come up? Because like, what? Is it just a nod to how he was before so the fans wouldn't freak out like too much?
More speed.
Here you go, boss.
Oh, you really...
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me.
I was just about to pay you anyway.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving... But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a... But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
But I don't...
He doesn't know.
No. Then I suppose this is where we say...
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters.
Thank you. All right, done.
Let's go then. Wait, can you actually like teleport to this thing directly? Nope. Puts it to the same teleport spot. Never mind that. Alright, well, I'm already at English VA, so it doesn't really matter. Thank you for reminding me, though.
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do apologize.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem... You say that you're trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Many other Inazuma...
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots.
Oh my god, as soon as they get an animo vision, they gain like the same shit as like Kazuha, where they're like super poetic and shit.
But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
Oh, don't even get me started.
Oh, you want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation. If it's that difficult to talk about, but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil.
Why does it sound like she spoke into like a plastic cup, bro?
You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome of...
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
Trust me, you're still not.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings.
If we were enemies...
This is so frustrating! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom...
Yes, it's all true.
Please, I want to see them for myself.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him?
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point.
Understood.
Thank you.
No matter what lies ahead, I'll face.
It's time to get ready.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'll take this party, why not?
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing
Dude,
we came
we're in VR.
You don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
All right.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that, in a sense.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I want... No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite... You're awake. Uh-huh. No.
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatar.
And the rest is history.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, as the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved
The more
his life.
they say these Japanese names, the more my brain just shuts off. I'm gonna be really fucking honest here.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Do not care, chest is more important.
Whoa, this is where you were born?
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but...
Okay, I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the fact he kept coughing all the time.
But you can't.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
Yeah, I do wonder what happened to the fucking bird in the fairy tale, Paimon. Use your fucking brain.
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something!
He crazy.
You promised me we could be family!
You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
Any chesters?
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
The long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
The Torres fucking English voice is pretty good. It's very smooth.
This place is dark.
Was that a gesture? Wait, what?
In the original
Am I
version
stupid?
of
I think my
events,
brain
the
is fried from all the
traveler
Japanese
once
names
encountered
already.
the balladeer. Such a creepy atmosphere. Hey, look over there.
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me?
Oh my god!
Wow. You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
There needs to be like a hard cut to like the It's Always Sunny theme card where it says like, she did exactly that.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are... Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. By then, see you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Forget it. Someone might find me.
The plot does not end here.
Yes.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and
Get fucking juggled, you dumb slut.
Right?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a
Man, I never get to use my funny
Before
nuke.
we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Is there a chest here?
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
God, it's this fucking place.
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established...
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
Wait.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramu.
The doctor again?
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
Oh yeah? What makes you say that?
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. Let's move on.
Thank God we didn't have to traverse this fucking place again.
You're a god.
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
Man, this would go very hard if we were already in like a cyberpunk future where like AI or robots have joined humans to live in society. But as of right now, it's just empty. It's just an empty statement. This says nothing. There's no moral here.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like, no matter the consequences, I won't run from. Can you return my memories to me? I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules. As a puppet living in a human world.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. Are you sure you want?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. But then I met you. And I finally realized. I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more. In a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Bro, when Wanderer said it's wandering time, truly my favorite part of this quest.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Oh shit, pre-rendered moment.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
I am thou and thou art I.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
Oh, do we get to fight this thing with Scaramouche in our party now? Nope, never mind, I guess. Still with the level 1 dull blade. Oh, he's gonna get this vision?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Live vision reaction. Okay.
This is trying my patience.
Okay.
You've questions? People human! Quick follow, behold!
Wait, why didn't it take the fucking pyro from the ground?
At my command, you shall fall! Squall Fury! Feeble human! Know your place!
Can I heal this dude? Oh, I can, okay.
The wind rises. Insignificant pest!
Get this kid some.
Far enough. My endless squall fury.
Oh, now I have one.
How amusing.
That's a fucking Final Fantasy XIV mechanic.
Imbecile!
It disappeared.
Gets his memory back, calls himself a fucking idiot, refuses to elaborate, leaves.
There's the tone of voice again. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too.
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing...
The memory recovery seems to have been a success.
Come on.
Is there a chest in here? Oh, guess I can't really check. Hope I didn't miss any chest. Haha.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer. If you... You don't like being addressed?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it. After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to... I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui. And they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people. And they might not even remember who the 6th is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot.
But that doesn't mean your own path.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand.
Do you, Nahida? I like you, but do you really think it's a good idea to tell the mass murderer and crazy person that just got his memories back a fucking failure to his face? Is that really the best option here? You also see like that he got an anima vision, like pretty fresh, right? This isn't the move.
Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people. These are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when...
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's no... Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes. And I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru.
So it was all according to Keikaku.
Lover was indeed
Translator's
a part of
note, Keikaku means plan.
But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to... Oh, right. I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point?
Wasn't that the original
I
plan?
well.
Was all this just a ploy to get you a new fucking toy?
I will try.
Traveler.
Yeah, what's good, homie?
After I dove into the information torrent in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma? So that's how you found out who's fated. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor, and I'll do everything I can to pay it back. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the book. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed. Which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting. And whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feeling. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving
Dude,
on.
I just realized this Anima Vision is right over where like the heart would normally be. That is poetic, dude.
But a tiny fraction of your life.
That's why they show that in that shot just now. That's so poetic, dude.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Venti gave him a heart, yeah.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Nice job, team. Now we would have another one to add to the Traveler Squad, which so far includes Shenhe, I guess like him. Who else is free? Who else is free to come with us? I guess we can take like Yoimiya, right? She doesn't really have anything to do. And if she needs to hop back over to organize a festival, we can let her do that for a quick second and stop by. I mean, we're at the festivals anyway, so.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new...
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nick.
Why?
Because...
Then I...
A name is life's first gift. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name...
Hello, Paula
maybe
Evil.
you can ask them for ideas.
Dude, I don't got any ideas either.
If it's a serious name you're after...
Hat Merchant? Wait, can I just do Wanderer? For now? Because I don't have anything else. Yeah? Dope.
Are you sure?
I mean, if they ever give him like a canon name, I'll change it to that anyway. But like, if Wanderer is fine for now, that I thought you couldn't do Wanderer same as like Scaramouche and Balladeer and Kunikuzushi or whatever.
Oh, all right.
There.
What about a nickname? Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer.
You mean
the doctor.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly.
Bro, how fucking five-head is Nahida actually?
You still need some time to compose yourself.
She like has us help defeat Scaramouche in god form. Then uses two noses to trade the doctor like information, also making him kill all his like variants. And now she gets Scaramouche, like she mind fucks him, so he's on her side now, and now he goes after the doctor to like kill him. That is a fucking plan, my guy. This little girl is the fucking goat. Holy shit. Like, Venti, a bitch. Zhongli, an old man who only cares about contracts. Raiden has big tits. Nahida, actual fucking five-head god.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, even though the events have been erased from the world,
I see. Huh?
it's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. No nonsense. Alright, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
Rude? Fuck you, man.
He's gone.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, bro.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime.
Yeah, true. But even so, so we can finally go eat?
Thank you both.
I've got it! I can...
You mean because...
Yeah! I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at
Oh
a ripe
god, I
old age.
forgot about the fucking
He's the
Brexit
perfect fit
dude.
to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and all these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise. Life is a story too long to be...
Imagine if he just uses animal power to push them both off the fucking... off the giant tree and they died. One last act of rebellion. I would support him in that, actually. For that one, I would become a Scaramouche apologist. It's what the British deserve, after all. Was this our house? Didn't we use this one before?
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, good! Huh? Look at that. Did someone break it while they were cleaning?
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind...
Huh? Is there someone...
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate, like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you?
History does not change easily. but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what? Anyway, that feels wrong just leaving it there.
Goodbye, Paimon. So, I don't know the English voice of that. Is that Ruka Devada? Or who is that? Is that Alice? I don't know the English voice of that. Is that Heavenly Principles? We don't know who it was? Folklore teaser? Hey, neat. Only one more to go. But like for the leaked model we have, it doesn't sound like folklore. But like, why would folklore have like a mindfuck ability? It doesn't really make sense.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then.
Maybe it's it could also be like gold, like Ryan Daughter. Like we don't like I don't remember the English voice for Alice. I don't know the English voice for Ruka Devada, so I guess if you guys say it wasn't her, then it wasn't her. But like, it could be Mona's master. Like it could be a lot of people, and it obviously would have to be like it obviously would have to be a descender, or someone who like exists beyond the plane of like descenders of an like Teyvat inhabitants. I also don't remember like Heavenly Principle's voice from the beginning. Hang on. Let me just listen to that on my other headphones. Oh, so it's just like Nahida, but like with a slightly lower register. Okay. Alright, well, that was really interesting. I guess that was a good teaser. Since I saw this one on your stream, I'm just gonna do this offline, and I'm also probably gonna do like Al Haytham and Taya, my beloved, offline, but like... Huh. See, like, I knew about, like, all the Ermin soul changing, and I guess if it's presented like this, and we don't have, like, we don't go about changing Ermin's soul willy-nilly, then that's fine. I kind of changed my mind about the whole thing, because, like, how it was presented isn't as, like, extreme as I thought it was. Alright, well, that was fun. I think I'm done streaming for now. I could, but I really shouldn't. I'm still halfway inclined to just pull for her because I have a guaranteed and because it's really funny to have like a bad character. But I will get like I won't get Shenhe if I get her. It's bad. No, I have to calm my gambling addiction, and Shenhe is also very cute. You have Xinyan already? Yeah, dude. Hang on, where is she? I have a fucking maxed out Xinyan, like nearly. I still need to get this up, but like The first character I ever had friendship 10.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was
To Xinyan?
to learn all of the rules by
Okay,
heart.
so let me tell you.
Even I don't take them that seriously.
Pay good attention, right?
Oh yeah, rock.
So, let me 1 second. I need to cannibalize some artifacts here. Unfortunately, this is the best that it will be. Where are some like enemies I can slap around for a moment? I guess I'll go to the good old ones. Wait, weren't they up here? Am I stupid? Okay, so she has like the basic attack string. She also does like the spin because she's a smaller character with a great sword. And hang on, I gotta get some more enemies. Shit. I never know where some enemies are I can just slap around. Because this actually matters that I need some enemies. I don't know. Abyss? Yeah, I guess. Yep, shut up. I know I'm bad at the game and I have shit characters. Don't rub it in. Sure, let's do... Wait, actually she could be pretty good with this kind of team. Let me just do Chamber 8.
Solidify.
So here's the funny thing about Xinyan, right? This skill is actually bugged. And this one too. If you don't have C2, I think, like the shield that it generates will always be at base level. It will not have any higher level. Because that is a bug that they never fixed for no apparent reason. But yeah, the C2 will automatically generate like the max shield whatever you do. And her ult is basically like she automatically gets like a big shield. And like the thing about it is the enemies are pushed away, so it's also not very good.
Fallen leaves, adorn, embrace the ice.
Whoops.
Whirling snow, delves into destiny. Ha! I'm here. Think you can bully me? Fate is upon you.
So she basically, yeah, she shields and her shield does like... And her shield it does like short pyro bursts. It's just all not very good. Like, the way to play her is get her to C6, put a lot of defense on her, and then spin to win.
Illusion shattered. Everybody stand back.
So you do this, and That's basically it. It's pretty good. Like, I guess you don't need to do physical damage if you actually have like a C6 Bennett, but who C6s Bennett just for this dumb bitch?
Stabilize. I will have order.
Power core.
Like, no one, like, the reason why you haven't heard anything about her is that no one uses her.
One with wind and cloud.
Take flight.
I have like an unhealthy attachment to this character because she was like the first character that I really used, beside, you know, like Ganyu and shit.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
And because she's like the first character I actually got to Friendship 10. And because it's really, like, my brain thinks it's really funny to have these characters that are, like, really bad leveled up. Yeah, one, I don't remember his name. Oh, what the fuck?
Gather. There is no escape. I'm going in. Time to rock.
Yeah, code. What? Why did I spawn with my camera that way? What the hell?
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny.
Clouds high.
My apologies. Sakura swirl.
Wasn't there like an achievement for doing that? Did I already have that? Where the fuck is the Spiral Abyss? Oh yeah, this one. I thought I never had that. But yeah, she's... Like I said, the only reason to play her is if you have like this. Because it will always form a shield at level 3, because otherwise the level 3 will not appear. And like this is like, which basically enables her to be like a charge attack bot with like either the crafted weapon or like the fucking Ito weapon, the Red Horned Stone Slasher or whatever the fuck its name is. That's like how you make this character good. So like the amount of investment that needs to go into this is far beyond like what the character actually returns in terms of damage and shit. But yeah, that was a little, you know, rock and roll girl showcase because I'm quite fond of her. And it's really funny because her shield actually has like really neat effects with these like waveforms. Have you tried Deya? Yes, I have. I've played the trial. She does not feel very good.
Dodge this. Let's get it on.
Like, what is this? What am I doing here? 2k damage.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Get out of here. Teamwork is you asked for it.
Man, that is kind of fun. I can't lie, the ultimate is kind of fun.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
Ha! Everybody stand! I'll protect us. Look alive! You're dead meat!
But like, she does so little damage. Am I just playing her wrong, or is this just how she always plays?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
R2 once, normal attack, R2 again, and burst into R2. Huh. Dude, I kinda want her, but like Shenna is coming up soon, and she hasn't been around for like ages, and this character is going into standard. I kinda want her.
Everybody stand back! Let's get it on! You're dead meat!
This moment will be frozen.
Teamwork is You ain't messing around! Gloves off!
Like this fucking punching with the quick time, it's very fun. I can't lie. I don't know, I'm so conflicted. Like, if I were any luckier, I would say, like, yeah, well, I'll go for Deya and maybe I'll get, like, Shenna as well, but we all know that's not gonna happen, so I have to, like, calculate my pulls, and I think, like, yeah, it's 17, wait, hang on, 17 days, 18 hours, so it's, like, middle, near end of the month. Think I could sugar daddy for you? Yeah, well, don't spend that money. Come on, man. Buy yourself something nice. I feel bad accepting that for like a Genshin Impact character that I'll probably eventually get anyway. It'll be fine. I'll get Deya eventually. Maybe even in my next 50-50 loss, we all know it's coming, so. We'll be fine, trust me. It's, I can live without her for now. The thing is, like, you are gonna wail and I'm gonna just, you know, probably not even get her or lose the 50-50 and then it's just gonna be real pain. It's I don't feel comfortable accepting that, man. I don't know. We'll see. I'll make a split-second decision if I'm gonna go for Deya now because I will have her guaranteed. I will have enough pulls. I'm betting at the end of the banner because I'm like at 61. So you know, I still got like 2 weeks to figure it out. It'll be fine. How are you gonna force me? Also, remember, I don't know. Maybe you should pull so I can get Shenna early. Who knows? Do more Osu. I'm good, man. I don't like rhythm games. I will do more once everything is out, I'll just do it in one go. I'll stream that and then we'll do more, okay? When is the rest of it out? When is the last thing out? In 5 days. Alright, so... Oh, she gets her own thing? Alright. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little Shinyan showcase. See, this is the max level shield. Does like these pulses that emit pyro. But yeah, thank you very much for watching today. I'll see you guys soon, probably. At the very latest in like 5 to 6 days or whatever, whenever the final thing is out, so we'll do everything at once. I hope you enjoyed the live Natsu reaction and my dumb little theory brains. And yeah, see you guys soon. Take care. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And goodbye. Peace out.